things that makes it so difficult to go through or let go really of items when somebody has passed is that I think we feel a tremendous amount of guilt by getting rid of something, even if there is no meaning to it. I had a good friend from high school who passed when we were 21, and I had gone away to school and she stayed close to home, and I had sort of let our friendship wane at that point. And I knew that she was upset with me, but I was off on my own adventures, and I think eventually I would have gone back and we would have resumed our friendship, but at that point we weren't really talking all that much. And so when she passed away, I felt so guilty because we didn't have all the time in the world to resume our friendship. It was gone. And so she had given me a couple of things in high school, and I kept every single one of those as almost like a penance. Like I felt so guilty that I just kept items that made no sense and really did not make me feel happy when I looked at it. It just made me feel guilty. And I kept them for almost 20 years. And finally I was like, you know what? This is not doing me any good. And I knew I needed to get rid of at least a couple of those items. And so I kept only one thing, other than photos of her from a great trip that we took. But it's just a silly book that she and a friend had rewritten into inappropriate ways. What I love most about this is that this reminds me of who she was. This always puts a smile on my face. She was funny and weird and cool and creative, and this makes me so joyful to go through and to own. But keeping the things that make you feel guilty and bad and stuck, that isn't going to help you. And I can't imagine anyone who's passed is ever going to be like, yes, I want you to suffer. I don't think that that's how anyone who has passed would ever think. So I hope that you find a way to let go of the guilt and keep only the things that bring you happiness and joy and great happy memories, because that's what we all deserve to surround ourselves with. Like, comment, share your stories of someone who's passed and how you've gotten through it. And if you're ready to get started in decluttering everything so that you get rid of the things that aren't serving you any longer, including the guilt and the fear and the shame, let's talk.